If you lift, hit your steps, and keep your protein on point, but still wake up stiff and under-recovered, you might start hunting for a nighttime supplement that fixes everything. Tonight, let's cut through the noise. You don't need a magic pill at midnight. What you need is smart sleep, smart nutrition, and, when it's truly indicated, smart supplementation that supports what your body already does best at night: repair and rebuild. Sleep is when your recovery hormones peak and the machinery for tissue repair runs hot, especially during deep, slow-wave sleep. If sleep is short, fragmented, or mistimed, muscle protein balance shifts the wrong way. More breakdown, less synthesis, and progress stalls. PMC +2, PubMed +2. So here's the plan for powerful overnight recovery, grounded in physiology, not hype. First, the myth to retire. There are 2 special vitamins you must take at night or you won't build muscle. Timing isn't the superpower here, sufficiency is. If you're deficient in key nutrients, fixing that deficiency helps any time of day. If you're not deficient, megadosing at bedtime won't unlock secret gains. What does change overnight is your hormonal environment. Slow-wave sleep boosts growth hormone pulses and sets the stage for tissue repair. Give your body the right inputs before bed and it will handle the timing. PMC input number 1, protein distribution. Aim for 25 to 40 grams of high-quality protein at your last meal, with at least 2 to 3 grams of leucine across the day. If you train in the evening, include that protein post-workout or at dinner. If you train earlier, dinner still counts toward total daily synthesis. Casein-rich options are fine before bed if they don't disturb your sleep. No pills required for this step, just consistent nutrition. Input number 2, protect sleep architecture. Block the 2 biggest saboteurs of deep sleep: stimulants too late and bright light too close to lights out. Caffeine within approximately 6 hours of bedtime shortens total sleep and slices into deep sleep for many people. Higher doses can disrupt sleep even earlier in the day. If you're sensitive or chasing elite sleep, set your personal caffeine cutoff 8 to 12 hours before bed. Your muscles will thank you more for solid slow-wave sleep than for yet another capsule. PMC +1. Now let's talk vitamins and minerals, accurately. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D status matters for muscle function, balance, and overall health, especially if you're deficient. Several trials and meta-analyses show benefits for strength and physical function, primarily in people with low baseline levels. But there's no strong evidence that bedtime dosing is superior to morning or midday. Take it when you'll remember it, ideally with a meal that contains fat to aid absorption. If you don't know your status, get a 25-OHD blood test and supplement to reach an evidence-based target your clinician recommends. Typical OTC doses range from 800 to 2,000 international units per day. Some individuals need more under medical supervision. Bottom line, correct deficiency. Don't chase a night-only timing hack. PubMed +2, PubMed +2 Zinc. Zinc is a cofactor for hundreds of enzymes involved in DNA protein synthesis and tissue repair. If your dietary zinc is low, correcting that can support immune function and general recovery. But again, timing isn't the magic. Adequacy is. The RDA is approximately 11 milligrams per day for men and approximately 8 milligrams per day for women, and the tolerable upper intake level for adults is 40 milligrams per day from all sources. Go higher and you risk copper deficiency and other problems. If you choose a supplement, pick a modest daily dose and don't stack multiple immune and testosterone products that quietly add up. Take zinc at a consistent time that doesn't upset your stomach. Night is fine if it suits you, but not uniquely powerful. What about the popular avoid these at night lists? Caffeine. This one's legit. Keep it to the first half of your day, 6 hours before bed at minimum. Longer if you're sensitive or using large doses. This is one of the most reliable levers for better deep sleep and, by extension, better recovery. PMC +1. High-dose antioxidant vitamins. Think 500 to 1,000 milligrams vitamin C plus 400 to 800 international units vitamin E. Near training. Chronic high doses around workouts can blunt some training adaptations by dampening signaling your muscles use to get stronger and fitter. That doesn't mean you should fear fruits and vegetables. It means you should be cautious with large supplemental boluses, especially right around exercise. Whether those same doses specifically at bedtime impair muscle growth is less clear, but the burden of evidence argues against heavy routine antioxidant megadosing if your goal is adaptation. physoc.onlinelibrary.wiley.com +3 PubMed +3 PMC +3. B complex at night. Evidence is mixed. Some B vitamins can feel stimulating for certain people and may nudge sleep timing in sensitive sleepers. If you notice that effect, shift them to breakfast. If you don't, there's no strong reason to fear them, but there's also no special nighttime benefit. Prioritize how you sleep and adjust accordingly. With the myths out of the way, here's your practical overnight rebuild routine. Simple, sustainable, and science-aligned. 2 to 3 hours before bed, finish your last full meal. Build it around whole foods. A palm to 2 palms serving of protein, plants, and slow carbs if they help you sleep. If you're targeting 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram per day of protein, this meal is a great place to land another 25 to 40 grams. If you enjoy dairy and tolerate it, Greek yogurt or cottage cheese can add casein. Otherwise, any complete protein works. Keep spices and fat levels moderate if reflux ever interrupts your sleep. 1 to 2 hours before bed, dim the lights and park the screens. Set your phone to sunset mode or leave it outside the bedroom. This is how you protect the deep sleep window where growth hormone surges and repair is most active. If you respond well to a small, low-fiber snack, keep it light and protein-forward. A few bites of yogurt, a scoop of whey and water, or soy milk. If late snacks disturb your sleep, skip them. Your daily protein target matters more than a ritual snack. PMC. If your clinician has confirmed vitamin D deficiency, take your D3 daily with any main meal. There's no compelling need to save it for bedtime. If your diet regularly underdelivers zinc, and you and your clinician have decided to supplement, pick a modest daily dose, often 10 to 15 milligrams elemental zinc, and keep your total intake under 40 milligrams per day from all sources, unless you're under medical supervision. Consider a formula that includes copper or ensure your diet covers it. Again, timing is your choice. Consistency wins. Vun Fong Kach Bo Sung Din Duong +1. Now, the 3 biggest do this, not that moves for better overnight recovery. Do. Guard your caffeine window. Not after lunch for most people, even earlier for the caffeine-sensitive or heavy consumers. Don't. Assume you're immune. Sleep trackers routinely show real disruption even when people feel fine. PMC +1. Do. Prioritize sleep regularity. Same bed and wake time within an hour, even on weekends. Don't. Rely on weekend catch-up. It doesn't rescue deep sleep quality on training nights when you need it most. This is where many hard gainers actually lose ground. Do. Keep antioxidant food intake high. Fruits, vegetables, legumes, as part of your daily diet. Don't. Pound large vitamin C/E megadoses around workouts. Thinking more is better. Adaptation signaling is part of the point. PubMed +1. A few advanced touches for masters lifters and busy professionals. Train timing. If you can, finish strenuous training at least 3 hours before bed to allow body temperature and adrenaline to settle. If evenings are your only window, double down on winding down. A brief walk, warm shower, low light, calm breathwork. Carbs and sleep. Some sleepers fall asleep easier with a modest carb dinner, others don't. Track how you respond. Neither approach is universally right. Personal sleep response and total daily protein matter more. Alcohol. It may make you drowsy, but it fragments sleep and flattens deep sleep cycles. If you drink, keep it moderate, well before bed, and not on your heaviest training days. Night stacks. Be wary of multi-ingredient PM blends. They often bury caffeine analogs or megadoses of antioxidants. Read labels line by line. Let's put it together in one example evening. You train at 6 p.m. and finish by 7. At 7:30, you sit down to dinner. Salmon or tofu, roasted potatoes, mixed vegetables, and olive oil salad. That meal gives you 30 to 40 grams of protein plus healthy fats. If you supplement vitamin D because you're low, you take it with this meal. Not because of the clock, but because fat improves absorption and you're consistent with dinner. If you and your clinician have decided on zinc, you take a modest daily dose. Again, for consistency, not a bedtime boost. Caffeine was cut off by 1 to 2 p.m. Lights dim by 9:30, you read or stretch, and you're in bed by 10. That's how you stack the deck for strong, slow-wave sleep and meaningful overnight repair without relying on supplement theater. PubMed plus 1 key takeaways, rapid fire. Sleep is your primary anabolic window. Protect it first. PMC, vitamin D and zinc can help if you're insufficient. Timing is secondary to status and dose. Test, personalize, and stay within safe limits. PubMed plus 1. Avoid caffeine in the back half of your day. Higher doses disrupt sleep even earlier. PMC plus 1. Don't megadose antioxidant pills around training. Let your muscles receive the adapt and grow signal. Eat real plants. Keep supplements sane. PubMed plus 1. If you've been doing everything right but recovery still lags, check the basics. Total daily protein, sleep duration, CHA regularity, and whether you're truly deficient in vitamin D or zinc. Fix those, and your muscles will handle the nighttime part automatically.